You'll also get more vocations through your life by good example. The life you are living, not to have a mass during the day, but at night you are totally a different person. Uh-uh. Ni kweli Mungu anakuona. Ni kweli hakuna mahali unaweza jificha. I know just an example to tell you, but the reality priest. We went to Mombasa, akaingia in the Indian Ocean, swimming, anajua huko hajulikani. But you know what happened? He's a Christian who had seen him and he was also in the water. She was a young lady also in the water. She swam close to him and told him, "How are you, father?" That is, kwa hivyo hakuna mahali unaweza enda ufikirie kujulikani. Hakuna mahali unaweza enda na useme kujulikani. You as a public figure, now I'm standing here, everybody here knows me. But I don't know many, but for them they know me. Kwa hivyo hakuna mahali unaweza enda useme ati you are not known here. So the point here I'm talking about is let us walk the talk. Yeah. Let us walk the talk. Let us preach water and drink water, not preaching water and then drinking a wine. So let our actions, our words be in tandem with what we are doing. And that is what is important. Because priesthood is not about do as I say, not as I do. Priesthood is about doing and say the same thing. So what you are doing and what you are saying, they should be working abreast, side by side. So nisisikie makelele huko nje, niambiwe huyo Diaconate, because I will give it, I will get it. I will, if Bishop doesn't get it because he's away from the phone, people will call me and tell me, hey, askofu, nimetafuta yule askofu mwingine sikumpata, lakini nikaona ni kuita wewe mwenyewe. Kwanza anauliza, ni vibaya? Sijui anataka kuniambia nini. Nasema sio vibaya, niambie tu. Sasa sijui nianzie wapi. Umeshaanza. Kwa hiyo story ikikuja namna hiyo, inamaanisha kuna matatizo mahali huyo person he or she is calling from. So I'm asking you, my second born, because my first born is behind you. You have an example, you have a mentor. I'm asking you, don't shame yourself, don't shame other priests, don't shame the bishops, don't shame the diocese, do not shame Christ. That's what you are saying. Yes. So what you are able to tell people, be able to do it. It's like where we are going to send you. If I had time, I will go there. Kwangu hakuna mahali pakubwa kuliko pengine. Mimi naenda mahali kuna watu. And I remember, I don't know whether it was Christmas, I found 4 people in Kitengela. And then I preached almost for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And then they told me at the end, we are surprised. You are preached as if the church is full. Oh yes, yes. So, kindly, jitokeze. Yule ambao amekuja kusaidiwa kiimani, make sure that you don't cut the sermon or the kind of a service you want to give to the person simply because they are 2 or they are 3. Remember also the forum where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there in their midst. Kwa hivyo hata ukikuta watu ni wachache kwa kanisa, hata kwa jumuiya ndogo, what you had planned, what you had skipped to teach in that small Christian community, kindly do not break it to a third. Simply because they are few. When you want to patia kila mtu kakota, so you give all the sermon. So all this is in connection with the evangelization and salvation of souls. So I'm requesting you and I'm suggesting to you, I'm advising you, I need good example from you. Then the other thing in connection still with your work. Remember, a priest is sent in the parish on behalf of the bishop. It is like where I work. My head of department, my letter of appointment says, your duties will be assigned to you by the end of the department on behalf of the vice chancellor. Yes, on behalf. So, a priest in the parish is assigned duties on behalf of the bishop. Yeah. Remember, I said diaconate existed before priesthood. There before we had only bishops. Read verse 61 in January. You will find that. So, a priest is in the parish on behalf of the bishop. Kwa hivyo ukikemea yule padri ninatuma hapo kwa hiyo parokia, awe ni yeye ndio first priest. Ukimkemea, unanikemea mimi. Na akiniambia, I usually feel the way he is feeling. Kwa sababu sio yeye alijituma huko, ni mimi nimemtuma huko, ni diocese imemtuma huko. Kwa hivyo ndio naomba, no matter kind of knowledge you have, because remember, we have different priests, each with different gifts, and all of them, they have been taught by God, and you are a priest regardless of the education you have. Kwa hivyo ndio naomba, once you go to a parish, and you find a priest, kindly respect that priest. In short, see bishop in him. See Bishop Dennis in that priest. Talk to him as if you are talking to the bishop, because he is there on behalf of the bishop. Kwa hivyo, hapo ndio nasisitiza about obedience. Learn as much as you can. Sometimes we get into problems because of the way we package the information we want to put across. That is always the problem, and of course we are limited as human beings when it comes to anthropomorphic language. So I would like you, what you want to suggest to your PP, to your parish priest, kindly see how to package it. See how you can beat about the bush, such that at least you do not give an impression that you know better than him. No. Because personally, once that comes to me, that is why I'm talking about obedience. And I'm very particular about obedience, because priesthood is synonymous with obedience. So without obedience, I can say there is no priesthood. Because Jesus came and obeyed, and that is why he has been exalted. So even you, once you obey, you will be exalted spiritually to a higher rank of priesthood. Kwa hivyo, naomba kwa unyenyekevu nikikutuma kwa Father Charles, nikikutuma kwa Father Paul, nikikutuma kwa Father Thomas, kwa Father Cosmas huyo, Cosmas nikikutuma kwa Father Michael, nikikutuma kwa Father David, Father Titus, Father Fatima, Father Francis, Father Rector, and others who are not here. Kindly see the bishop in them and be obedient to them. Hii kazi sio yetu, ni kazi ya Mungu. Kwa hivyo, if the priest tells you, if he tells you, if he tells you to do what? Yeah? If he tells you to go to Syrian Christian communities, kindly just say, like in the army, yes, sir. And then pack your bag and go and do what the priest has requested you. Through that, it makes the work of the PP easier. It makes the work of the bishop easier. And it also gives an experience whereby Christians will know. If you are staying together and you are fighting, Christians will know. Na ndio utaona Wakristo wakiulizana vile imetingui kula na hapa kita. So that's why I'm saying, let us walk the talk. Let us be obedient. Because none of the problems emanate from disobedience. Remember also the devil is in hell today simply because of disobedience. Us, we can also be in hell in our priesthood because of disobedience. Yes, because of disobedience. Because when the problems come, you don't clap your hands. Eh? Like I know in another country where a priest can be sent and says, I will think whether I will go, I will not go. There is nothing. Okay. And in that diocese, I had even bishop becomes very tough. I wouldn't do that, but the bishop becomes very tough. I want somebody will joke around with. Let me ask you Father Cosman, kwa sababu tulianza bana kuja hapa nikuonyeshe. I'm just demonstrating. Stand here. I'm just demonstrating. If a priest becomes disobedient, that bishop, what he does, when there is mass, he doesn't tell the priest. But because he has been hearing about the priest doing so many things, what he does is just to do this. He tells him, go away. This is sign of priesthood. Once he has been put down, then your faculties are suspended. Thank you, Father, for allowing me to demonstrate. Yeah, so I hope this will not happen, and that's why I'm talking about obedience. Because once you have that gift of obedience and humility, definitely you enjoy your diaconate and you enjoy your priesthood. Many of the problems, even in the world, comes as a result of what? Comes as a result of disobedience. Yeah, disobedience. Remember, Jesus don't disobey. Even he prayed to an extent of shedding sweat of blood. But he said, it is not my will, but it is your will. So he moved ahead. He don't say, no, God the Father, no, the way things are here. So that's why I'm saying priesthood is synonymous to obedience. Bible, if you want to enjoy your priesthood, and I know you are going to enjoy your priesthood because the way I know you, and that is why we came with this idea with the bishop. Maybe you do not know. So it is a well thought kind of decision because we have seen you qualified and we have seen you doing very well, and the Christians have been praising you wherever you go. And you, my dear Christians, let us support these young men as they begin their ministry of being deacons. I request tuwasaidie kwa vyovyote vile. Tuwasaidie, they are not working and I don't pay them. Tuwasaidie kwa vyovyote vile ndio watimize wito wao. Wapatie kiatu, wapatie chakula, wapatie nguo, wapatie the means of transport. Pole. Enable them to serve you. Enable them to serve you. If they come to your station, they come to your parish, as the young people put it, wachotee kakitu, warushie kakitu, so that they can get something to go to the next station. As I finish, let us follow what Jesus is telling us in the Gospel of Matthew. It shall not be so among you, but whoever would be great among you must be your servant. So, my dear deacons, try as much as possible to be servants where you are sent. Don't play both style. No. In priesthood, that is foreign in our state. Just be down to earth and listen to people.